This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. How are you today? I hope y'all are doing well. This is the tarot scope for Leo for month of May 2026. Okay? And this is the horoscope or tarot table that uses a horoscope diagram as a diagram to talk about your life. So we're going to cover 12 categories. It's highly informative. And this is also the table where my friend Link, his calendar that he publishes, find little antidotes from the ancient world. And one of these things says, this is not so ancient. On May the 12th, International Nurses Day and the birthday of Florence Nightingale. So there you go. Let's salute to Florence. Now, this is my handy dandy little cheat sheet, but this is the Robin Wood deck. It's very popular. The art is beautiful. And we're going to start. The cards have been shuffled. They've been cut. They've been blessed. We're ready to go. So let's start out with the first house. The first house is what's on your mind right now. Happy, 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 Mr. Leo and Miss Leo. So the weather at our house is great today. So I hope this is how you're feeling at your house. It says this is how you're feeling at your house. Maybe you're having a good month already. Okay. Second house is your own money. Oh no, we got a conflict with the money here. So like a lot of people, the month comes before the end of the money. The end of the month comes before the end of the money. So you might be having little ticklish little problems in your cash department. So third house is what you're thinking about right now. Now look, okay. Your mind is a steel trap. At least you like to think your mind is a steel trap. And many times it is, because you know what's important and you know what you have to say to keep customers happy and to keep your boss happy, and you're good at it. So people like to talk to you because generally speaking, Leos are jolly and happy and they're generous and they like to be well thought of. Okay, fourth house is your home. Oh, we got the Knight of Cups there. Okay, let's find out what, this is a face card, so I'm going to put another, now we got another face card. What's going on at your house? Okay, so what do we got? This Cups is all about love and kindness and support and being good to people. So this has to do with being good to the people in your house. Maybe you're too good to the people in your house, you think sometimes. And this is the King of Swords. So this is the Knight of Cups. The King of Swords is a lot more brusque than the Knight of Cups would be. So he tells you in no uncertain terms what business is like. So you may have had words with somebody at your house, and because of that, something is coming. So let's see what's coming. So I'm going to throw another card on this. Okay, the Knight of Wands, goody. Oh, we got the Emperor. Okay, well then, holy moly. So what we have here is somebody asked a favor of you. I'm going to say that. Somebody you're closely associated with. Could be in your house, could be a cousin, could be your best friend. You're very friendly with. And you said, well, okay, but only under these terms. That's what I'm betting the King of Swords in you Leos would say. Okay, now that somebody's asked and you've set the parameters, what's coming? Does somebody else want to move in? Oh, wait a minute. All right. This is a business card. And this is the Emperor. Okay, so, why do I want to think that there is a person at your house that wants to work out of the home? Because this is your house of a home where you live. 3-bed, a 3-2 with a garage, isn't that what everybody wants? A basement, you can get it. But you're not so keen, if this is the case, you're not so keen to having somebody at home 24 hours a day. If you're going to have people in your house, you want them to go out and go to work and come back when they're done. However, so that might be what the proposal may have been. You're not keen on that, but I think you're willing to just generally you're against it, but in this case, you might let it slide for a little bit to see how it goes. Okay? All right. 5th house is romance and creativity. What is this? What is this? Romance and creativity. Oh, you feel like somebody's stopping you from your creative self? So are you going to feel stymied or hemmed in by having somebody underfoot 24 hours a day? That might be it right there. Romance, creativity, children, games of chance. So you want to be a lot freer than you are. And I hope you get to be. Okay, let's keep going. The 6th house is, wrong. There we go. Okay. The 6th house is work and health. So we got a conversation card here again. And, I'm going to say, because you got good news from the doctor. Okay. And also, you got good news at work. So, meaning that the mundane things that you do at your job, you do very well. Not that they're only the mundane things, but you keep up with the paperwork, because that's how you keep up with your progress at work and your progress with customers, your progress with projects, that kind of thing. So you're doing really well there. All right, 7th house, marriage, partnerships, and business. Okay, well, this explains romance. Marriage, partnerships, and business partnerships. So, kiddo. So you've had a severe disappointment in marriage partnerships and business partnerships. I don't think it has to do with your work. I think there's a romantic situation or a situation with a child that's caused you a lot of grief. 8th house is money from other people. Well, this looks like you're cashing in all your bonus checks, because this is a card of triumph here. 8th house is money from other people, like income tax checks, inheritance checks, insurance checks, lawsuit checks. What else? That's all I can think of right now. Oh, bonus checks. So this person has won a battle, and he's riding home on his sturdy steed in order to collect his accolades and his thank yous and his Stanley Cup. You know what I mean? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9th house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. So what we have here is somebody who's sent out his ships, and he's hoping they come back fully laden with gold and silver and spices and cloth. And so you're hoping for better days, because you can see better days are coming. And you've extended yourself in down particular avenues that are going to reap rewards for you. And they might not be coming today or this week or tomorrow, or even by the end of I think by the end of the year, you're going to feel more confident about your work future than you are at this moment. This is not to say that you're not feeling confident, but with the world in the shaky position it is, things are up in the air. Just things with all kinds of businesses are up in the air. Okay, so 10th house is your career. Okay, Queen of Cups, is she paying you well? The King of Wands, that's the business owner. Oh God, they're taking good care of you. Oh yes, they are. If you don't think you're being paid right, they think they're paying you good, because they think they're paying you what you're worth. I hope I hope you agree. However, but the fact remains, in your 10th house, you got money. In your 10th house, you got a card that's like the boss, your manager, the owner of the company. They think you're hot stuff, and they do justice by you, they think. This is not to say they are not doing justice by you, but you might have another number in mind on your paycheck than they do, but they still think they're paying you good. Okay, 11th house is long-term plans and friends and friendships and friends from previous employers. Okay, so what's this guy doing? He has won the battle, and he has stolen all of the goodies off of the battleground of the enemy and taken them back to his fort, let's just say. So what I'm going to say is, I'm going to say this. You are extremely talented, and you are extremely good at knowing what types of information that you need to do well in your job. So this represents the I was going to say the bodies you left behind, but this represents the talents and the skills that you learned at previous employers, and you took them with you to a higher paying job at some point. So this is something about this is going on right now with you. You probably still think you need more money. So, okay, 12th house is, you go to sleep with a smile on your face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you go to sleep with a smile on your face. How many people can say that? So if we have to have a situation, then I'm going to say, what is going on at your house? Because I'm not sure it's your favorite thing to have happen. Okay? Here's somebody ask you a favor. You said, well, maybe if it only, but A, B, C, and D. These are the requirements. Okay, well, now that you've agreed to that much, now it's coming. This has to do with a business situation. And maybe it's just a roommate wants to live with you. But they got to toe the line. Because you do not want to have your domestic happiness interrupted by any ill doings. Okay? Now, what we have here is romance and creativity. What is this? This doesn't look good. So, actually, kind folks out there, this could be interpreted as jealousy, because the devil represents what we most love and what we most hate. And if you love somebody, maybe you hate them at the same time. I don't recommend it. Tell me, you look at your own romantic life and your own romantic partner and see, is it worth it? Because there's some opposites going on here and some friction going on there. And maybe Leos can be kind of, don't take this the wrong way, but they're generous and they're kind and they want to be the boss. And they want to be thought well of. But is all that, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because if your romantic partner feels, how shall I say, hemmed in, that's probably not making him or her very happy. So think about what's going on in your 5th house: romance, creativity, children, games of chance, recreation, that kind of thing. Is there something? Are you jealous of somebody who can take a vacation? Somebody in your house who took off for 3 months and you wish you could? It could be something as mundane as that. Now, having said that, your work and your health are doing just fine, because we got the Lover's card here. They love you at work. And you got a clean bill of health. Okay? Now here we have the 7. See, there's something going on with your marriage partnership, because this is... So what you have to ask yourself, what happened to your romance that made you feel defeated and crushed and like you don't want to start again? Just because it seems like in other aspects of your life, except for your home and your marriage partner, everything's going well at work. But this is 7th house of marriage partnerships and business partnerships. And this is about recreation, children. So I think these two are connected. So something's going on in your home and your marriage that's leaving you defeated, I guess, and unhappy. Okay, 8th house, money from other people. You're probably going to get a bonus check that you weren't expecting, or maybe you are expecting it and it's coming. I can't tell you when, but it looks like it'll be before the end of the year. Okay, 9th house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So what this is your wishes to go back to school, your wishes to go on a vacation, Your wish is to invest in more education for yourself. And right now you're making decisions. You're thinking about which one of these things, which one of those items do you need the worst? Which one do you need now? And which one do you want to invest time and money in? And right next to that, so see, we've got, your business cards are doing well. And we've got great news here in your 10th house. Then there's 11th house. You made good use of your historically with your previous employers by learning to be an expert at what they had to teach you. And then you took that to your next employer. And then, so this is, you're actually pretty happy. So is this just a fight and you got to get over it? Are you really disappointed because of So I hope that these two cards, you can patch everything up and it'll be fine, because the rest of your life is going pretty darn good. All right, Mr. and Miss Leo, love you, mean it. Thanks for stopping by my table. This is Twisted Granny Tarot. And please like and subscribe. And if you got any questions about what we're talking, type them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Okay, I promise. Thanks, bye.